Okay, that's make sure you just get right back to Nick. Please.
Yes.
Are you going to be able to hear me?
I can hear you. Just speak strongly.
I want to thank everybody for coming here today. I called this press conference regarding the recent Q&A in the patch. And as many of you know, Nick and I have known each other for over 25 years, and we're quite familiar with each other. Nick in the past has retained me as his personal attorney, and on occasions too numerous to mention has dropped into my office to get unpaid legal advice, both personal and in matters related to town government, long after I was town attorney. Mr. Bianco pledged to conduct a respectful campaign focused on the issues. After reading the most recent Yorktown patch, it is apparent that Nick Bianco's campaign pledge has been betrayed. It has turned personal and ugly. From day one, he has falsely impugned my integrity. At his campaign kickoff, he immediately began to disparage my integrity, derogatorily referring to my initiatives as Gracetown, wherein there are nothing but outside characters and losers. I chalked up such rhetoric as campaign speak. However, this past week, Nick Bianco, in response to a questionnaire from the Yorktown patch, made insinuations that I have conducted myself dishonestly, that I am a third world banana republic, wheeler and dealer, that inside trading takes place behind closed doors in my office. Such unfounded, unsupported accusations are beyond disgraceful and have no place in any political discourse. What is truly remarkable about such rhetoric is that it comes from Bianco, who pledged a clean campaign focused on the issues, and from Bianco, who was so indignant when someone in town politics alluded to him as a crook in a secret recording, and thereafter subsequently used his office as a perch from which to launch personal vendettas against his perceived enemies. I have conducted a civilized and respectful campaign, setting forth in detail my records of accomplishments and my vision for the future of Yorktown. My opponent should limit himself likewise. He has been a town board member for 17 years. He should have no problem in confining himself to his record and to set forth his vision for Yorktown's future. A negative campaign filled with innuendo is a hallmark of a candidate who has no record of achievement, no vision of the future, and most importantly, no character or integrity. The unfounded accusations and false innuendo do not affect me personally, only affect me personally, as the innuendos launched were intended not only to impugn my integrity, but the reputation of my law firm and my partner, my brother William. Both myself and my brother have been rated by our peers in Martindale Hubble as having the highest degree of professional excellence and professional ethical standards. We're both AV-rated attorneys in an AV-rated firm. My dealings in my office and at Town Hall have always been open and honest and beyond reproach. No special favors were given to anyone. Spurious personal attacks like these are the last resort of a candidate who can point to nothing when it comes to his own accomplishments. Bianco's personal attack tells us much about his character. The voting public should be aware of the kind of man seeking the office of supervisor in this election. Bianco has been on the town board again for 17 years. After all of these years watching him go about his business, you can say that the core belief that motivates him is xenophobia. All of Nick's political actions over the past 17 years have amounted to nothing more than an expression of his grudges, resentments, and personal prejudices writ large. If Bianco has a mission, one could describe it as being to shut Yorktown down, keep it barren, make it sterile, exile community from the mainstream of life and community. And community means prosperity, means amenities, small businesses, a welcome mat to neighbors, friends, visitors, and strangers. Those that come into our community to invest in their future should not be disparaged as characters and losers. Community means welcoming young families and children, which Bianco explicitly shuns. He talks a good game about being green, but Bianco's idea of being green is not to protect trees, it's to have the town turn its back on the future. Truly green means innovations to make our community more humane and beautiful, to preserve our history and historic buildings, and to cultivate our natural beauty. The future of the town and life everywhere in America today is in eco-friendly design and planning. that involves innovation and fresh ideas. It's about reinforcing a sense of community and engaging a coherent and encouraging a coherent town center with Main Street values. It is not locking down and padlocking neglected green space, shunning innovation and entrepreneurship, fostering a bunker mentality, using fear-mongering and fear tactics, or using the local government, as Nick Bianco has done repeatedly for the past 17 years, and as an instrument of negation, naysaying, and nihilism. Any questions? Thank you all for coming.